Is Tiananmen Square, and what's known as the Great Hall of the People, where the two leaders will meet face to face. President Trump arrived to massive fanfare and high expectations. Traveling with him, a who's who of top American CEOs. You can see them right there. Elon Musk, and a last-minute addition, the leader of the AI chipmaker NVIDIA. So last minute, he had to hitch a ride on Air Force One by meeting it in Alaska. A big focus today is expected to be AI, and whether the U.S. will provide more of the chips that China so desperately needs to grow its AI industry. It was more than 50 years ago when President Nixon came here to China, opening up diplomatic and trade relations. President Trump's larger goal today to open up China to more American business, reversing previous U.S. policy to separate the two economies. And that CEO firepower will be a big part of it. But there is the war with Iran looming over all of this, and China's hope to change America's policy on Taiwan. All of it at stake today in a summit the whole world is watching. Tonight, President Trump arriving in China to a lavish welcome. Hundreds of kids waving Chinese and American flags as the president prepares to begin his high-stakes summit. Among the president's entourage, top American CEOs. You can see Elon Musk, and that's Jensen Huang, CEO of American AI chipmaker NVIDIA. President Trump posting he'll be asking President Xi to open up China to American businesses.
We're going to have a great meeting in China. He's a wonderful guy.
Tonight, we spoke with retired Chinese senior colonel So Boa. What do you think the Chinese government thinks of President Donald Trump?
I think we definitely would just lay out the red carpet to welcome him. He's coming when China is much stronger, and when China is more confident.
President Trump trying to level the playing field for U.S. companies here. He's hit China with some of his biggest tariffs, and the U.S. trade deficit with China dropped 30% last year to around $200 billion. And there's a new battle over AI. A source tells NBC News NVIDIA's CEO was included in the delegation after a last-minute call from President Trump. The Trump administration accuses China of an industrial-scale effort to steal U.S. technology on AI. And there's a fierce debate over whether more American companies should sell AI computer chips to China.
Those chips allow us to be ahead in AI, and quite frankly, the Chinese want access to them.
And the new reaction tonight over the president's response when asked if America's financial situation motivated him to make a deal with Iran.
I don't think about American financial situation. I don't think about anybody. I think about one thing. We cannot let
Iran have nuclear weapon. We cannot let Iran have a nuclear weapon.
Democrats slamming the president.
He said, I don't think about Americans' financial situation.
No, because we rich.
Can you believe it?
We make money.
Back.
The president thinks about Americans' financial situation, and we talk about it constantly.
Then there's Taiwan, the democratic, self-governing island that China's communist government claims as a part of its territory. How will President Trump respond when China's expected to push the U.S. to soften its stance on defending Taiwan? What do you think the most important aspect of these negotiations is for China?
From the American side, I think it is more about the deals, different deals. But from Chinese side, I believe the Taiwan issue would be the top agenda.
It's about Chao Chi.
And make sure to watch tomorrow night for my one-on-one interview with Secretary of State Marco Rubio from the summit right here in Beijing. We're also following a shocking twist in a double murder case back home. South Carolina's highest court throwing out Alec Murdaugh's guilty verdicts in the killings of his wife and son. Here's Laura Jarrett.
It was the case that captivated the nation, but tonight, Alec Murdaugh getting a new trial. South Carolina's top court tossing out his convictions for the murder of his wife and son, finding shocking jury tampering by then court clerk Becky Hill. Hill, long accused by the defense of trying to cash in with a tell-all book about her role overseeing the jury, denied accusations she tried to influence jurors.
I did not pressure the jury.
But the court today, in a unanimous decision, called her behavior disgraceful, saying she wrongly placed her fingers on the scales of justice by telling jurors deliberations shouldn't take long, advising them not to be fooled by evidence from Murdaugh's defense attorneys and suggesting they watch Murdoch's body language when he took the stand in his own defense in 2023. Some jurors tonight in disbelief at the court's decision, undoing their verdict.
Yes, I would be too.
What? Why? The evidence was overwhelming. He was guilty.
Murdoch's attorneys praising the ruling, saying in a statement, Alec has said from day one that he did not kill his wife and son. We look forward to a new trial. But Murdoch will not walk free. The disgraced lawyer admitting to stealing from clients and pled guilty to a litany of state and federal financial crimes. Yet he always maintained his innocence for the shooting deaths of his wife and son.
I'm innocent. I would never hurt my wife Maggie, and I would never hurt my son Pawpaw.
The family's drama and those grisly killings, the subject of multiple series and documentaries.
The law did not pertain to them.
Tonight, the state vowing to retry Murdoch for those murders.
When a state believes that it has credible evidence that someone committed a murder, and the state wants to pursue those charges, the state has a right to. Laura Jarrett joins us now live. And Laura, if the